Okay, I'm just going to open up, he says, confidently, to question and answer mode. So if you've got any questions, answers, if you just want to verify an idea for your document or anything like that, yeah, let us know. So you can instruct instruct people. You can dial *6, or you can click the Q&A button on the toolbar to be placed in the queue. Excellent. Okay, let's click here. Who's first? All right. Hello, Monica, I think it is.
Hi. Yes. Good evening or good morning.
Yes,
or whatever.
I was going to say it's super late for you, so thank you for staying up so late.
All is fine. No, thank you. As I briefly stated, I would love to do the 50-minute focus finder or something, or say a reference to this source. Mm-hmm. As it is in English, the video is in English, and I would like to do a few bullets to make it fit for my German reader.
German? Mm-hmm.
Yes, and my question is, does it not seem too hard to put 1 hour away if I already do not have time anyway? Could this be a hurdle?
I don't think so, Monica. And let me make 2 or 3, because you bring up some really great points. Okay, the first thing is, using the 50-minute focus finder, translating it into German and taking people through the process in German is a great idea. And I'm sure you'll do this, but make sure you credit the source, right? Like I do, like Dean Jackson is the guy who came up with that I learned it from. So, credit the source and say to people, oh, look, I picked this up from Dean Jackson and it was fantastic. That's very, very important, right? So always credit. You'll hear me all the time crediting where I learned things, and that's cool, right? That's all I want from people. If you pick up something and you use something from mine, just credit people so people can, if they want to do more research on me, they go for it. So that's step 1. Step 2, here's the thing. I don't know. My hypothesis is that people want to get out of the pain of time, and if you're telling them that they can do that by giving themselves 50 minutes, they can find 50 minutes. But here's the interesting thing, Monica. We're going to test it, right? We're going to test. And one of 2 things will happen, right? People will click through on the ad and download the report and give us the email if they're interested in doing this, or they won't. And if they don't, then guess what? We just have to come up with another angle. So that's the beauty of this, right? The beauty of this is we're still in non-judgment mode because the market's going to tell us. So we're going to run Facebook ads, we're going to lead gen, and we're going to get that information. So don't stress about it. I think, my hypothesis is you're going to be fine. I don't know for certain though, but we're going to test it, and we'll know in 24 hours if it is going to bite or not. And if it doesn't, no problem. We'll just change the ad. Often we can change the ad, and you don't even have to change the report, right? We just need a new angle. But the stats, and this is of course what we'll focus on next week. The stats will tell us specifically what we need to look for.
Okay.
All right, does that make sense?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. All right, Monica, thank you very much. Okay, we've got somebody from 519.
It's Mary. I'm back to my
Hi, Mary.
again. Hi. Okay, so what I've picked up from this is it's sort of a collective of things people will ask, and it's not just 50 plus, but certainly it comes from 50 plus runners. I don't want to get hurt. Where do I begin? What do I have to do? So in my SAGE report, I can address the programs because there are some that I can refer them to by links. Okay, so that would be number 1. So this is where to begin. I don't want to get injured. I know that I can put something down there some very common sense, things, and I'll do research and I'll get a link or two for that.
Yeah. Okay.
And the shoes. They don't necessarily talk about shoes, but shoes can be one of the keys to not getting hurt. So I can give them a few pointers without actually telling them like what shoe to get to just kind of scope out. Is that the sort of
that is spot on? Two points, I think. 2 points. First point is you described 3 separate Sage documents there, right?
Oh,
so
really?
You don't put all of that stuff in the one. Don't because you're giving 3. That's 3 things. You're giving 3 things. Yes, they may be things that people should know very early on, but we want to give people the opportunity to put their hands up. So why do those all in one document when you can create a Sage document for each of those, and you get 3, and you absolutely just link to the programs. That's it. Stop. Do not go past go. Do not collect $200. That's it. Here's the 3 or 4 programs for people who are over 50 that have had excellent results for people.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. That's it. Nice cover, just like that. Just like the one KB did for his T-shirts. You are done, Mary. Don't overcomplicate it. You're ready to go on your next step.
Oh, okay. So it's not even addressing like you really need to get your head around those things to do too much, or to do very much in running. But like I can give them the program, but like pretty quickly they're going to have to.
No, give them the links. Give them the links. You didn't develop the program. These are the.
No, I will. I'll give them the links, but once they have that, then they still need to come on side pretty quick with. Well,
guess what? That's where you've got an email, and we'll be doing our weekly delivery cookie system, which is what you'll be providing people once they're on your list. Okay. So don't overcomplicate. But you're also, Mary, that is fantastic. You're totally on it, and that. Do you have any issues at all with doing that 2-page report with links to the and a description for each of the links of why you like this particular program? This is why this particular program is good.
No, because I've used a lot. I've used a lot of what I'll recommend. I can link them to one, and it would be like enough for people to get going because it's multifaceted. And it's backed by tons of, by a Canadian athlete and a whole system here, Olympic caliber. And, so that can be very, very simple. I don't really have to search too far. Like I can promote like Lynn Kanuga's stuff because it's excellent.
Awesome. Done. Brilliant.
Okay.
Job done.
Okay.
Well done, Mary. There you go. Good stuff. And don't worry, the done for you stuff's coming. So you just concentrate on doing your Sage document, and by the time you've done that, we'll have the done for you stuff. So you've got somewhere to put your document in the funnel. Okay, that's awesome. I've still got a little bit of time. Speak now or forever hold your peace. If you've got a question, otherwise we can wrap it up. There's been a bit of here we go. James has just popped in. That's excellent.
How's it going, Ed?
Yeah, good, thanks, James.
Good. So I'm just kind of high fact finder, just speaking out. So I have a box full of these index cards of these pains, gains, and jobs to be done. Mm-hmm. So technically, these are all my Sages, right?
Yeah, they could be. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking. I mean, I know you said pick the main one, but technically, if I want to just to get started, I could probably do 2 at a time because it's kind of easy for me to write like I guess you call them.
Okay. Whoa there, little doggy. Okay. Yes. Right. Yes, you could, but I just want you to do one. Right. Okay. I just want you to do one because I want you to get straight on to generating emails. Right.
Gotcha.
And yeah, absolutely. Look. Now I've shown you how simple these documents are. You're absolutely right. For somebody like yourself, this is your superpower, right? This is a place where you're really comfortable. So you could churn these things out like it's going out of fashion, which is great. But what I want to do is I really want to get in. I want to get into the field of play as quickly as possible. So, we're going to go straight from here into running a Facebook ad and collecting our emails. So I'd just love you to have it set up for the one. so we can get going. But then, hey, if you've got time on your hands, James, you're absolutely right. Go ahead, just like for Mary before, she could do a, once you've got your, you're doing your testing on the stage, there's no law that says you can't, go crazy and put up another ticket and say, yeah, let's do a Sage ticket for, in Mary's case, shoes. What's the best type of shoe to have, or what's the nutrition or whatever. So yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to hold you back, but I do want to make sure that you're like in between now and Monday when the Facebook stuff goes up. Yeah, if you can knock out 2 or 3 Sage reports, so you got them in your back pocket for different types of testing, beautiful. But I hope. Hopefully everybody can see from this call today is all of a sudden, hopefully, one of the things that we've done with Your First Dollar, I'd like to think, is we've demystified this funnel email collection process. People see it as such a huge, big deal, but I'd love to think, and I'd love to ask you, seeing you're here, James, have you simplified things for you in terms of...
Absolutely. I mean, the way that you brought it, the whole step-by-step process, that's what I needed. Because now I really understand just how simple it is to actually get people to raise their hands, because you're solving their problems. So that's
exactly.
Again, you said, most of us are overcomplicating it, and that's what I was doing, because I was thinking, this Warren, this huge book or something I got to tell them. But no, it doesn't have to be that much. Okay.
And what's so exciting, and with my private clients, we're a bit further down the path, but what you've all got to look forward to is you're actually going to be talking with real people, and what that does psychologically for you, if you feel like you're in a real business, you're really helping, because the core of our being, X million years of genetics, right, is we're programmed to help people, because that's how we survived as a species. And so you get such a great dopamine rush from helping people out. And when you start communicating with people, the mistake we all made, me included, is that we create all these massive automated systems, and we spend months putting together funnels and downloads and sales pages and all this sort of stuff. And then we go, ta-da, here we are. And you've used every bit of willpower over months and months to do this, and then of course you're at the end of your tether, you've used all your willpower, and then nobody responds, and you think, oh God, I've just wasted all this time, and it's so disheartening. Whereas this way, James, I reckon, is this way we get into the field of play, we're actually speaking with real people really quickly, because imagine how quickly you can do the next one, right, once you've done it this first time, right? That to me is the key thing. So go for it, James. That as I say, I'm not gonna tell you off for doing more than one Sage report.
No, I'm following.
Yeah. I know you will. I just want to caution people to not get because remember the first slide I started out with today, which was the Alice going down the rabbit hole, and these Sage report, Jonathan Lowe, and I'm looking forward to catching up with him in Auckland on the weekend, as he said, my 100-page simple guides, I'm going to have to burn them. And we've all been there, we've all done it, and that's because that's what we think has to happen, but it just doesn't. All right, well, thank you, James. Thanks for that, mate. I really appreciate that. We will call that a day. I'm going to have all these videos and stuff up. I'm going to do that today for you guys to make sure that you can go back and review these things and have a look at that. Back to normal, we'll have all the videos. You might notice that we're extending out the program because I'm still trying to figure out, I want to just make sure you guys get all the stuff, right? So, and I want to take it chunks at a time because I'm seeing really great progress from you guys. So that's I want to keep doing that, and I'm happy to do it. So I hope you are cool with that as well, and that will do it. Just I'd love to, mate. Thank you. That's great. Yeah, I'd love. Mary's asking how quick is Fiverr. That's a good little question just to sneak in at the end. Typically, 48 hours, 72 hours is sort of what you'd expect. So it's super fast. You can actually usually pay for express service. Like you have to pay an extra $10 to get express service. I usually don't because I want to see how they work just at their normal pace. But that's good. But all right, folks, this is look, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having a blast. I'm loving helping you guys, and I can't wait for you to have the same feeling I am with your various markets because it just makes such a difference. All right, with that. See you next week. We're going to be doing Facebook ads. It's going to be fun. We've been testing the absolute living. We've been testing it a lot. We've been really testing, and it's amazing the results people are getting. So I can't wait to share all of this with you next week. So with that, thanks everybody. We'll speak soon, and yeah, have fun.